Wow, that went fast.
Time flies when you're having fun, Martin.
That one actually did go fast.
Oh my god. Oh, geez, Rick. Now, I do want to say that before we continue on to a contest, you're going to have to sit through a commercial. Today's commercial is brought to you by our friends over at Freaky Fandoms Podcast.
Ooh, Freaky Fandoms.
That is the thing you see there above our heads. And the reason why we are, would you say, promoting their content is because they
are a huge sponsor of ours. And have been for a while. They're very supportive.
This is true.
So yeah, we give them a shout out each time. Let you guys know of their existence. See if you like what they're doing. Head on over. Give them a listen. It's a podcast for like sort of quirky, cult type, usually movie type stuff.
Yeah, well, Deborah and Andrew, who are the two behind this, I've known for quite a while. They have been supporters of my Kickstarters and projects and whatnot now for years. I mean, 6, 7, 8, I don't know how many ever years. They've even come over to Shanghai to visit. I've gone over to see them. We met with them in Portland, Oregon on Yen and I's trip through up to the Pacific Northwest last year, driving trip. Anyway, they've always been incredibly supportive, and having spent time with them, I get that they're big lovers of culture, especially anything horror or dark or quirky. On our trip to Portland, they took us to a bookstore called, and now I've forgotten it, but anyway, it's supposed to be one of, if not the largest bookstore, perhaps in the continental United States or something like that. But anyway, and they're just, pulling and grabbing all kinds of cultural reference stuff, and they really seem to get into that. And so that's what they've done with their podcast, is they're taking their immense knowledge of creators, writers, culture, films, music, books, and they're condensing that down into these weekly podcasts, which I find are incredibly interesting. Anyway, the short of this is they support us, so if you want to support us, you could also do that by way of supporting them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
It's sportception.
Concise, to the point.
Supportception. And then while we're here, we're going to do a little advertising for ourselves, and then we'll give away a Omega necklace. As I think most of you know, we do need your help to get awareness for Alice 3. You can do that by signing up for the mailing list or asking your friends who are interested in Alice to sign up for the mailing list. Do not sign up your dead grandmother or your angry aunt who hates video games.
Real email addresses and interest only, please.
Yes. And then you can follow along on social media, YouTube, the Twitter, the Facebook. I got shadow banned the other day on Twitter, but we'll talk about that later. And then also we've, of course, got the Patreon thing set up, so you can go become a Patreon. We are working on, I mean, you guys already know this because we've done it during the stream, but yeah, we're going to do this whole coin.
The next goal shall be a physical coin in a lovely box.
Exactly.
It's going to be ace.